The different text messaging systems to help you get more real estate deals. And I figured out what systems work great and what systems don't work great. Where do you spend a lot of money and where do you save money? Most of the text messaging software start off at about $250 and work all the way up to $10,000 a month. The first system, and we started using this system, this was the first system we used, is a system called batch leads. It's not just for text messaging, but you can find leads. It also has a batch dialer. If you've ever seen my cold calling video where I talk about the batch dialer. Now, it is just a regular single outbound text message. Now, you do have multiple messages that you need to fluctuate through. You do have to make sure you're changing up the number, which batch helps you with, but batch is really cost efficient. You're about $250 for batch leads, and then Telenex to send out the message, or Twilio, you're spending another $150, $200. So you're spending anywhere between, call it $400 to about $500 a month in text messaging. The next system is a system we use, and it's by the name of Launch Control. We're slowly transitioning to Launch Control because they tend to have a little bit more wiggle room when it comes to sending out more messages. However, Launch Control is much more expensive. The average starting package for Launch Control, I believe, is $749, and you're sending 1,000 text messages a day. Now, what's cool about Launch Control is you can create follow-up campaigns to everybody who didn't respond the first time. Another thing I like inside of Launch Control is they have a thing called drip campaigns. So for those of you just starting off, for those of you that maybe don't have a big marketing budget, I want to encourage you to sign up with Batch. It's a good way to get started because you're going to pay one price and you're going to be able to get it all. As you start to scale, I recommend Launch because now you can go, this is important, Launch has a 2,500 message a day, it has a 5,000 text message a day, and it has a 10,000 text messages a day, meaning you can send up to 10,000 text messages in one day. That's 200,000 people that you text message every single month. Even if you got 0.1% of that, you're making a lot of money. I have a secret with text messaging. This is really important. If they text back and they're somewhat interested, somewhat hot, you need to pick up the phone and call them. And so as times change, we have to change with it. And I want you to understand that text messaging will not be around forever. We have to follow the compliance. We have to stay within the compliance. We have to not harass people. We have to follow the do not call list. We have to follow the rules and regulations. You actually need to do your due diligence and your investigation. I'm just telling you what works for us. And then the most important thing is you got to stay consistent. Every single day, day after day, do not stop. Make sure you're following up with people. Don't just text them and then get out of the site and don't go back to it for 2 to 3 weeks. You're just wasting money. If that's the case, don't sign up. Share this with a friend. Share this with someone that you like, someone that you love. I'm your host, Adrian Hernandez. I'll see you real soon. Let's go.